Happy New Year. This is INCRadio Micronesia. I am one of your hosts and producer, Sister Arlene Malikden from the local congregation of Guam. We do apologize we're a little bit late here in our broadcast. We just want to let everyone know that we are doing great here. We just finished an important district meeting, and it's all about our relaunching of INC Giving. So we do apologize that we are late tonight for our broadcast. But let's go ahead and go forward with our broadcast. I do want to mention to all of our viewers to thank you so much for viewing us here on INC Radio Micronesia. First of all, we want to do our greetings to our beloved executive minister. Hello po, Brother Eduardo V. Manalo. We want to mention to you Happy New Year and also hope you are doing safe and well. And to our sexy president, CEO, and CFO coordinator, Happy New Year to you po and your family. And that is Brother Angelo Arano Manalo. Hello po. And to our district minister, which we have seen just recently here, we want to mention Happy New Year and also to Brother Noel Gasman as well to our assistant district minister all the way in the island of Saipan, Brother Julius Malabanan. And lastly, our CFO overseer, Brother Daniel Jeffrey Manar. Hello po. Hope you're doing well and Happy New Year again to everyone all around the world. And thank you again for viewing us here on INC Radio Micronesia. We're going to have a really short broadcast, so we're going to just go straight into who our guests are tonight. So, as we start off the new year, we always want to be able to reflect and also see what our goals for this coming year. So, the title of our broadcast this evening is your first steps to becoming a better me. So, other than all of our guests that are here tonight on my left and right, they are also the young ones here in the Church of Christ. They are in the organization called the Binti organization, and those are brethren who are baptized, and that's 13 years and up to 17 years old, and they are within that organization. So with me right now, we have Brother Riley. Brother Riley, can you go ahead and introduce yourself?
Hello, everyone. I'm Brother Riley. I'm 12 years old. We actually just finished our meeting with the district minister, and I'm excited for this podcast.
Yes, I do apologize for the long wait right there, Brother Riley. But thank you again for having the opportunity to be here on INC Radio. And of course, you have seen her before on my left, Sister Amy.
Hello, brethren, listening and tuning into INC Radio. I am Sister Avian from the local congregation of Guam. I am 17 years old and also a choir member and the district venue president.
Yes, awesome. So I have these awesome brothers right beside me, and they are going to talk about how they're becoming a better me for 2024. Now, let's go ahead and dive into our first question. And our first question is, what are some of your New Year's resolutions? And explain why. I think this is one of the most talked about topics all around our INC radio family. But we want to hear from Sister Avi because you are our district printing president. What are some of your New Year's resolutions?
For me, I think one of my main ones, I'll give you my top three, is to have more productive days and then to stop procrastinating. I feel like that's one of my New Year's resolution, like a lot.
I don't see you procrastinate, but okay.
A lot of people don't, but you know, you
But
do. And then my
okay,
last one would be to do at least 10 chin-ups or pull-ups by the end of this year.
10 chin-ups or pull-ups. So over the bar
Yes.
kind of thing.
Yes.
Is it you're trying to have more muscle or stamina on your upper portion of your body?
I just want to have more upper body strength because my arms are very, very thin. And I've never
Okay.
been able to do a pull-up or a chin-up ever before. So I want to get a goal to make it to at least 10 by the end of this year.
Okay, so there's a fitness goal, there's a procrastination goal, and what was the very first one again?
To have more productive days.
More productive days. So she wants to be hardworking and be able to finish all that she has to do. Okay, now we're gonna go to those are very good ones. To Brother Riley, such a young person here. What are your New Year's resolutions?
So I'll name the two. So my first one is to keep consistent grades because advancing to middle school is probably like a big jump from elementary to middle school.
Uh huh.
So mainly just focus on studies. That's my first one. And second one is mainly to improve in my musical studies because number one, I can become an organist, and second, just to become a better musician overall.
Oh, nice, Brother Riley. We do definitely need more musicians here in the District of Micronesia, and of course, organists. So I'm so happy for such a young age that that is your goal. Like you have a vision that you want to be an organist, and he's so young, and he's already. Are you aspiring already, like to become? Are you in training and? Oh, that's good. Okay, Brother Riley, that is such great New Year's resolutions. And I pray that you will continue to do that all the way through until you become an official organist. And also, of course, to be having good grades. Of course, your mother's probably listening right now, and she's probably, yes, I encourage my children to have good grades. Now, well, with this whole thing that is happening as well during our discussion, we do have questions on our YouTube engagement. So please continue to follow us if you have not logged into our broadcast or watch it. We do have a question that is posed, and that question is who has started a diet plan and what is it? I'm surprised none of you have mentioned like if you wanted to eat like do a diet plan, but I'm curious what our viewers will say on our YouTube chat. So please continue to join us here on INC Radio Micronesia, and we do want to mention our YouTube engager. You have seen him before on the chat, Brother Sean Pierce, and he says Happy New Year. Team Live Chat, happy viewing full. And we have Arch Christian Rhoda says INC Radio, Micronesia Satellite Studios. Hearts, hearts, hearts. Thank you for all the hearts. And also he mentions, oh yeah, he says Happy New Year to everyone and on INC Radio, Micronesia Satellite Studio. And then Sister Ray Ann Abayan, she's our district choir directress. I almost forgot that. She says good evening, Paul, and thank you so much, Ate, for like joining us here on INC Radio and viewing us as well. Now we're gonna switch again with our discussion with our panelists, and we want to mention now or ask the questions: What have you done so far to be a better you? Now, looking back to your New Year's resolutions, or even just something that you're kind of doing new this year, can we go with Sister Eve?
So as for being more productive every day,
Mhm.
I have to remind myself that if I do this right now, I get to do this later. I get to do it. So I think about the rewards that I get after I am done with my work, or if I'm really, really just out of it and I don't want to do any work anymore, I give myself the 5 second rule. I forgot where I heard it from, but you count down five, four, three, two, one, and then it gives you a little push to start to do whatever you need to do.
Do again.
Yes.
Oh, that's interesting. I'm gonna try that for me as well. I need to try to get into my New Year's resolutions, and a lot of it has to do with exercising. So, thank you for that tip. So that is something one, two, three. So you just do a countdown, so that you can just
push yourself
push
a
yourself.
little bit.
Ah, interesting. That is a new technique I never heard of. How about you, Brother Riley? What have you done so far with your New Year's resolutions? As how about like talking about your school grades?
Oh, for school grades. So I know a lot of kids nowadays they have a lot of distractions like with their devices. But what my technique is, I just take everything that I can get distracted with outside my room. I actually just listen to study music and lock the door, and that way it could give you a better way of focusing with studies because, like I said, middle school is getting way harder. So
Oh yes, you're in that middle stage of like adolescence and then you're in high school or some sort. Yeah, it gets challenging. You're gonna have to read more, study more, comprehend more. I think middle school is a little bit challenging for me too, if I can remember. But yes, you're in that stage, so that's good. You have your own steps of how you can be better with your New Year's resolutions, and you talk about study music. Is there something like in particular? Is it classical? Is it
It depends. To be honest, it depends on what I want to listen to. Sometimes I'll have white noise. Sometimes I'll have classical music.
white noise? What is white noise? Do you know what it is? What is that?
Like when it's silent and like I don't know how to explain.
Is
it.
it
Like
white
when you're
noise? Like,
silent and you can hear like that humming noise.
is it a humming noise?
It's yeah. I don't know how to really describe
Yeah.
it, but
Oh, okay. I've heard the term before, but I never really got grasp of the idea, like what it is. And lately, it's noise containing many frequencies in with equal intensities. That's what the internet has mentioned to us. Thank you, Brother Michael, for showing that that definition to me. But yes, that is interesting. That will actually make you feel. I've seen some brethren that or people that I know of that listen to like classical music or even like jam to their fast beat like songs, and I'm like, how do you study with that? I thought you're supposed those things are supposed to be like helping you amped up for like in marathon or something that you're gonna exercise with. But interesting enough that you have mentioned that. That's interesting. I'm gonna try that, Brother Riley. Now that I'm hearing all these tips, I'm like, wow, this is so interesting. I do have a guest right now that is in our hangout, Sister Anika Guevara. Are you doing a live report, Paul? Hello, Paul. Sister Anika Guevara. Hello, Paul. She may not be ready. I think she's doing a live reporting right now. Let me see what is happening with her. Sister Anika, are you there, Paul? Okay. We're just waiting for her to respond. But okay, we're gonna go now with our last question of the evening with our guests. Oh, before that, let's go ahead and go to the YouTube chat. Um, your dad is on the chat. Sister Amy, hashtagging Guam and Booklet. Yes, that is right. We haven't mentioned that earlier in our broadcast, but there is that. The hashtag challenge for our winners for helping us be supportive here on our INC Radio Micronesia. And Charlie's Augustine, Sister Amy's dad, is here. And Sister Catherine Pascual says hello to all the choir members of the local of Guam. Yes, hi Auntie Kat. Thank you so much for viewing in here. We have Brother Jay Valdez. Hello, Kajay. And he says happy viewing brethren, Happy New Year, Paul. Happy New Year too, Paul. I miss you for the bridging for our broadcast, but Happy New Year to you, Paul. And we have other brethren that are still logging in and hashtagging away. But the next question that we have for the engagement is, what will you be doing more often this year? I think we seen answers from our previous broadcast. Some of them were like, I want to sleep more this year. Like, oh, okay, that's good. You want to sleep more this year. Maybe they lacked sleep last year. But yeah, I want to hear from you, those who are tuning into IC Radio Micronesia. What will you be doing more this year? There in the YouTube engagement question. Now we're going to our last one. Last question with our guest. Why is it important we continue to improve ourselves and monitor our progress for our New Year's resolution? I'm going to go with Brother Riley on this one.
okay. So first of all, mainly to overcome challenges that will appear in life.
Okay.
And it could be hard sometimes to if you're not as experienced.
Ah,
Yeah.
yes.
And one of the things is I thought was if you're not improving in the last year,
Mhm.
you'll be stuck in the same place as you will be in this year.
Right.
So it's just motivation.
Right.
And also just to when you monitor your progress, it's to you can look back at yourself and see all the things that you've done and all the things that you've achieved.
Mm-hmm.
And you could also look at other things to see how you can improve just to reach new heights in what you want to achieve.
Right. So monitoring and improving ourselves will also give you that extra boost, yeah, to inspire for new things. So you are correct on that. I just want to go ahead and stop the conversation here, Brother Riley, because we have Sister Nicole. Hello, po, Sister Nicole. Are you here to do a live reporting, po? You can go ahead.
Yes po, hello po everyone. Good evening, good morning to everyone here. So we just finished the launching of the IC project after a special gathering here at the local congregation of Solis District of Maynila.
Wow, congratulations, Ate. Yes, we also did that this evening as well. That's why we have such a short broadcast. But thank you so much. So many brethren are in attendance for.
Can you repeat the question po?
There so many brethren in attendance too. Are you excited about relaunching this INC giving?
Yes, a lot of people have gathered here today for the entire local congregation po.
Nice. I'm so excited to see what all the brethren around the world are going to launch for the IC giving. And hopefully we get to see a report from you sometime this week, or sometime this year. But
Yes po, we'll try to do as many IC giving projects as we can. Thank you so much po.
thank you, Sister Nicole. Have a good evening. And yes, it is all around the world. INC Giving is relaunching, and we are excited to all these amazing events that we are going to launch. We are excited here in the District of Micronesia because also we are launching that as well here in our district. So now closing off with Sister Avi with the last question. Why is it important to continue to improve ourselves and monitor our progress when it comes to our New Year's resolution?
I really agree with Brother Riley because, yes, we encounter a lot of challenges throughout the year or throughout our lives, so we have to learn how to adapt and change through those things. And he made me think of something I read before online. It said it went something like, change doesn't happen if nothing changes. I don't know if that makes sense, but like you have to make the change within yourself if you want to see progress
Right.
within your life. And I think monitoring our progress with our New Year's resolution at the end of the year, like Brother Riley said, will help us to appreciate ourselves more and how far we've come within our challenges. And when we look back on it, we can say, wow, I went through that and I'm still here.
Uh, Agree. Yes, and with all these New Year's resolutions, that is so true that don't give up. Like that's right. When you have to see a change, and then when you monitor it and you see those changes, you get to make more goals, like Brother Riley said, reach new heights to your goals this year. And of course, all these goals and all these things will all be with the help of our Almighty God. So don't forget to pray for your goals. We always want to have the blessings for our Almighty God to always guide us and help us throughout this whole year. I want to thank you again, Sister Avi, Brother Riley, for being here in our short broadcast on INCRadio Micronesia. But we want to go straight into doing our local hashtag winner from last year on the 31st. And we want to go ahead and reveal that. If our Kuya Tex can go ahead, who is our last local hashtag winner for last year? Can you drum roll, please, Paul? It is. Let's see that. Local hashtag winner is Guam. That's our local congregation, right? Awesome. Oh my gosh. Oh, but yes, it is Guam, and that's my local congregation. So to say as well. And we want to mention to all those brethren who have tune into that broadcast. Thank you so much for your support. And also to our most supportive person last year on the 31st. And let's go see who it is. Drum roll, please. It is. Oh, we have two, Sister Ray and Abaya. Thank you. From the local congregation of Guam. And Sister Irene Reyes. That's Sister Randy Reyes' mom. She's from the local congregation of Machinao. Thank you so much, Paul, for your love and your support here on INC Radio. And please continue to support us again or hashtagging away on all our broadcasts, and we will definitely give you those shout outs live on our broadcast. Once again, I want to mention to those who have tuned into INC Radio Micronesia, thank you so much for your support. And we want to thank my crew members who worked so fast. Brother Randy, Brother Michael, Brother Sean, for setting up our our studio so fast so we can broadcast in the next 20 minutes. So yes, thank you so much to our INC Radio station manager in the Philippines, Brother Arnel Solano. Happy New Year, Bo! Hope you're doing well. And also to our executive producer, Brother Emmanuel Antaya. Hello, Kuya. Thank you again. And next up is TikTok. So please stay tuned to that next and awesome um, episode that is happening tonight, right after this broadcast. Thank you again, half a day again. Good night, good evening, and good morning. We are signing out on INC Radio Micronesia. Good night. Thank you, folks.